New day, new episode. Let's play. That chair is empty. Who is missing here? Now that chair over there is not empty. The huge contrast between these two are so great. This show is enough for everyone. But the question here is, who in the world is the owner of those freaking lottery tickets on the table over there next to the remote control? Scratch a gotcha! That's what he's playing right now. And these guys want his money. Yeah, I know what's going on here.
Down!
Like, dude, come on.
Get out!
You don't understand fine art. You know what? At least it's not feet, which is good. Which is bad, but it's not good. That's a bad, which is good. Not for him.
Degenerate!
Man, strike out. Not even shoes. He doesn't even have shoes at this point. Now, I mentioned in the previous episode that is something that is quite common in Japan. But the question that I have is, because he was funny, like, what is going on here? Does he know what happened to his parents? Because when was the last time he had a conversation in the dinner table with his family? That is my question here. Does he know what is going on here? Because I really believe he doesn't know. I truly believe that at this point.
What the hell did I do to deserve this?
Would you give it a rest? Don't be
See what I
such
mean?
a child. You're wrong.
You're the one who started the... Huh? Hey! Watch out!
If only he has shoes. I can freaking run without shoes.
I'd been making figures to practice earth magic.
Now, there is a lot of talent over there. There is this other anime called Reincarnated as a Slime, and it's just like this guy, which is a virgin going to another freaking fantasy world, but it just so happened that the other guy has internet. Well, that's what I call it. It's some kind of freaking magic. It's the same thing. If this guy had magic, he will be a freaking demigod right now. But no, he's a pretty good artist. Or magician. I don't know. Either way. Airbending. Airbending machine.
But I should learn to be more aware of my limits. That's enough.
Remind me of those jokes where the guy's just going to a corner and he just pee in the corner and he just find a freaking dollar bill and then he find another dollar bill and then he finds a key car and then he goes to the car and everything is happy and then he wake up and his pants is just full of pee.
And speaking of enough,
They're really going at it. Let's hope for a little sister.
I'm a beast where you want me.
First. It might be fun to head down the hall to mess with them. Mommy? Daddy? What are you doing naked? I'd love to hear their excuses.
She's walking down the hallway looking for the restroom. She didn't find it. Now she wants to pee. That is what I'm watching you do. That's what it is. Yeah, trust me. Putting in the caption. She's just holding freaking firebending balls.
Roxy's in the throes of adolescence.
A lot of people have the notion that he's like an adult watching little ones. It's tough because that's not the reality. That is a controversy that already happened way before the season 1 was released, and a lot of people change their mind. A lot of people are still angry about it, and there are some things that are happening. I think it's best just to watch more stuff before actually judging of what's going on here, because it's another time as well. It's like the 1500s, so it's another story. Just keep watching.
Months since Roxy got here.
Who's this guy?
She's a good teacher.
Is that Arvine?
It's
That's Arvine? Yeah, that's Arvine. Yeah, I play Final Fantasy VIII. I know who that is.
been 6 months since Roxy got here. Her lessons are always fun and engaging. Intermediate level without breaking a sweat. I've been a perfect gentleman.
To defend themselves from threats, the tribes to the north entreated the forest spirits to grant them control over wind and earth. In the war with demonkind.
to this
The
and
what?
everything? That's really exciting, though. I had no idea this world had things like spirits and demons and stuff.
And I'm a demon myself, actually. Surely you remember how surprised your parents were to...
So Roxy is a demon. What about that? That doesn't explain jack squat or whatever.
No, they were taken aback by the color of my hair. So I take it you've never heard of a race called the Superb. They're a green-haired race from the Babanos region. 400 years ago, they led a killing spree during the Laplace War.
How much time ago? Wait, hold on, I want to go back.
400 years ago, they led a killing spree during the Laplace War.
400 years ago? Laplace War. There are so many questions that I still have. 400 years ago. Memorize that.
They became as despised as they were violent, considered too dangerous to coexist with. Growing up, I heard
Ruth, you
about
pay
them all the
attention.
time.
I don't even know this.
Mostly
You should.
things like don't stay up too late or the Superb will find you and gobble you up. They all have emerald green hair and red gems in their foreheads, so don't you dare go anywhere near them.
If I do get too close, will they kill me?
They might follow you home and kill your whole family. All that to say, my hair can look green in the wrong light and people tend to think the worst.
We got demons, we got the Superb, we have the humans. We have 3 races so far. Superb, humans, demons. Memorized.
Well, I think your hair is real pretty, miss.
Well, if you still feel that way 10 years from now, feel free to say that again.
Roxy's been with us for about a year now.
1 year. Wind. Fire. Clouds.
Now, I never run out of mana. I can use advanced magic, and my lessons are as smooth as butter.
What did we learn last time? We have elementary. We have... Is here. It's coming out. I know it. You gotta come back to me later on.
On the other hand,
It's a whoosh and a slash.
Very simple. And he's using a freaking wooden sword.
Did I do it right?
No, that's stepping in with a hop and wham. Stay light on your feet.
That happening a lot when you actually do the wonky lamp as well. So you have to be careful not to lag the woody boo. Jesus freaking Christ.
Remember, it's whoosh and
I'm
slash.
still only
Whoosh and
4.
slash. That's what I meant
My
to say.
body's not conditioned yet. I have a long way to
How
go.
old
but I
is
got
Rudy?
this.
6 years old? No, he's not 6. He's almost 5. He's almost 5 years old. I remember now. What is this thing in Japan where everybody's so freaking evil in the school? Like, that is... I don't know if that is a representation of what people feel, or it is actually happening for real. I know this. I'm not talking about the anime. I'm talking about the real stuff.
What are you doing over there? You feeling okay?
Yeah.
So back in my village, the climate was so harsh that not even grass would grow.
So having so much magic and power, but you cannot even make the grass grow. There is this story called Vagabond, where the main character goes into search for strength, and he becomes very strong in the middle of the story. And it just so happens that he's a samurai. Yeah, I'm talking about Miyamoto Musashi. In the middle of his journey, he finds a village in order to heal himself because he was fighting and he had some injuries, and he learns that doesn't matter how strong you are, you're still not the mightiest under the heavens, because the land, you need to conquer the land first. The point here is that it just goes to show it doesn't matter how much power you have as an individual, you can still not have the strength by yourself to conquer nature. You need a collective.
Look over there. You see that mountain range in the distance?
Are those the Red Dragon Mountains?
But beyond the mountains to the north is a country called...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Neji, help!
The snow can pile up even taller than me. It's also home to the University of Magic. They offer more advanced modern courses than anywhere else.
School. Not my favorite word.
Not to
University.
mention they happily accept students from all different backgrounds.
That sounds great. I'm looking at your stuff. I never even comment about it. But I have the suspicious idea that the freaking thing in the middle is a magnet. That's what my brain's trying to rationalize what I'm seeing over here.
Look, if you're interested in furthering your magical education, I think you should go to Renoa.
Who cares about school? You're the only master I'll ever need, Miss Roxy.
You really shouldn't call me that anymore.
I don't think it's that weird at all.
Trust me, you'll understand sooner or later.
Roxy, don't feel bad about yourself. You are an advanced user of magic. Oh yeah, intermediate. Ha! I knew it. Elementary, intermediate, advanced. Then saint. No, she's a saint. Completely forgot. She's not an advanced, she's a saint. Yeah. No.
Roxy's been living with us for a year and a half. Birthdays aren't an annual celebration in this world, with one big party every 5th birthday.
Now, Rudius is 5 years old. He met Roxy at 3.5 years old. 3.5 years. And he already have advanced magic. You know what that means? That is freaking weird. I have memories when I was a baby and very small as well. But, yeah, no. Nah, that's impossible. You need a big brain in order to freaking do all that. Unless you have the knowledge of a big brain. Wait, hold on. If you have the knowledge of a big brain, but you have the elasticity of a baby brain, yeah, that's what it is.
From
us
too.
very happy 5th birthday.
Thank you all so much.
That chicken looks
How long
delicious.
has it been since anyone cared about my birthday? Since I became a recluse, it's been less special than a fry in your onion rings.
Huh.
I've forgotten this feeling. I kind of
And I've forgotten that they don't have freaking television. They don't have alcohol neither.
This is for you.
Oh, but they have magic. They have magic. They don't need alcohol.
Now then, it's a little much for you right now, but let it be a symbol. For a man must carry a sword in his heart as well as on his hip. It takes more than brute force to defend the people who are dearest to you. You'll have a wife and kids of your own someday, and you'll need the courage to protect them. And
Sir,
don't
yes,
think you
sir.
can always rely on magic to get the job done. It's flashy
That's
but
another
terrible in close combat, and you'll never keep up in fast-paced battles.
I know how much you like books.
And books are expensive.
This
That is something that I
perfect,
can actually
Mother. Thank
spoil,
you.
really.
It's exactly
Books
what I
are-
wanted.
Expensive.
You're such a good boy.
And from me.
Oh. It's a candy bar.
Your very own wand. I
I
crafted
mean,
it yesterday. That
candy
magic
wand.
stone will. It's a typical gift for mastering elementary magic, so I should have given you this a lot sooner.
Now my question here is, what does he actually know? I never knew that. They never talk about it. Like, you have 4 types of advanced magic. What does that mean? Types of, like, elements? Type of incantations? Conjugations? Because if it is a type, 4 different types, like wind, does he have different magic spells and that type of magic? I don't know. It's quite vague. I still don't know.
And so, tomorrow is your graduation exam.
Every time I think about leaving the house, it comes flooding back.
Yeah, that actually explains why he was so stressed while trying to leave the house last time. But he was looking like he wanted to pee. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a search, and I want to see how many times does this happen in a year in Japan during the 1990s. That's when I'm gonna be doing the research, because this seems to me quite far-fetched. It's not the first time that I see stories like this in anime. It was quite common back in the 90s, actually, this kind of stories in anime, but I still don't know if that is actually a thing, or they are gaslighting us.
I remember it like it was yesterday. When I was depressed or angry, I had a few go-to fantasies. Surely I would rise to the occasion. One of those dreams actually came true.
Keep your chin up. Be brave.
Now, I don't think that Rudius is just remembering what happened to this guy. I really believe that he is a reincarnation of this guy.
I know this is all real now, and I promised myself I'd get serious, but my body won't cooperate. I want to cry.
How far are we going?
The other side of the village.
We can't just do it.
Sinath, what happened to your face? Rudy, what is your face? Paul! You left me speechless with your faceless gesture. Well, we have to save. We have to save freaking budget for the flowers. Look at the flowers; those are pretty. It's just now that I'm noticing that they don't have faces. But when I was drawing, when I was like 10 years old, I was trying to draw the Eva #2 in Evangelion, and I wanted to do a small drawing, but I wanted to have his freaking 4 eyes, and the pen, the lead was so thick, so I sharpened the freaking pen until it was like the size. Test 1, test 2. Test 1, test 2. And we're back.
Rudy's never been too keen on venturing out. Maybe he's scared of monsters.
It's unusual to run into monsters around these parts, and even if
50-50.
they're all pretty weak.
Come here, kiddo. I promise, Caravaggio's gentle.
Remember this. It is unusual for monsters to go this far. And if they are very weak. Very weak. Remember this. What are the chances? Nothing bad could ever happen. I need to remember this. It's a very peaceful village. It reminds me of the village on the Goblin Slayer.
There. Once we get moving,
Master, no, I can't!
everything's gonna be fine. I'm right here.
How old is Rudy right now? Is he still 5? Should be 5 something.
Don't look at me like that.
Thanks again for the other day.
Sure thing.
They're not staring at me.
Morning, Roxy. How are you?
Good morning.
They're all looking at Roxy.
How do you feel now? Are you still nervous?
No, I actually feel pretty good. How do you do?
How do you do, ma'am?
Sometimes, in order to conquer your fears, you have to face your fears. I say sometimes because there are other cases, but you have to digest the poison and you want to cure yourself from the poison because you need to get accustomed to it and wait for your body to neutralize it. Happens too often. Traumas are a little complicated.
She's amazing.
Morning.
I'm sure she faced prejudice at first,
Look
but
who
now
it
she's a
is.
beloved member of our community.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of Tucson, the place where the Duchess lives in The Witcher 3. So pretty. Geralt have a freaking vineyard there. And I heard that the freaking Witcher 3 is gonna have an expansion now. This year, 2026. Because in 2027, or 28th, or 2050, The Witcher 4 is coming out. So they're gonna have some DLC for The Witcher 3. I am quite excited about that, I can tell you.
I'm going to use the Saint class water spell Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus.
I can only cast it once, so watch closely. That is your final exam.
Are we doing this away from town because it's a secret spell?
No. We're here to make sure we don't hurt anyone or damage crops.
Is this going to be his first Saint class magic spell? Or did he have another ones? I don't think so. It might be the first one. But if you graduated, I'm gonna reserve my questions for later.
O spirits of the magnificent
O
waters,
spirits of the
and
magnificent
imperial prince
waters,
of lightning who rules the heavens,
lightning,
I beseech thee to grant my
beseech
wish,
thee
and
to
bless
grant
me
my
thy
wish.
savagery.
Savagery.
Reveal thy might to this
Reveal my
insignificant
might.
servant.
Conserve us.
Strike all with a blow of thy divine hammer on the anvil, and
Strike
cover the
blow
land in
with my
water.
hammer.
Now come, O rain! Sweep all else away in thy flood
can't
of
follow this.
destruction! Cumulonimbus!
I can't follow this. I need to freaking do the spell, and she can only do it once. I need to write it down. Can you just write it down for me, please? And that was the horse. Oh no, that was the tree. Okay, that was the tree. It wasn't the horse. No, Carpaccio.
What should
Why?
I do now? Cast a healing spell, Master! Hurry!
May I ask that you keep this a secret from your parents?
You don't need to worry.
Now, look at the freaking marks on the tree. It's 3 marks. It's not just 1. It went 3. That's bizarre. Shouldn't happen that way.
Hurry, I promise I won't say a thing.
Of the lighting is what I meant.
Appreciate that. Now, your turn, Rudy. I'll be sure to keep Caravaggio safe. Earth Fortress.
My final exam, which I suppose marks the end of my home tutoring.
I wish you
If I know Roxy, she'll say something like, I can't impose on you when I have nothing left to teach.
Cumulonimbus!
I know that the freaking magic freaking gods and endeavors and all that stuff are coming raining down with anger, but I am more impressed that he can actually memorize all that like this.
I don't remember telling you to make it bigger than my own demonstration.
Sorry if I overdid it.
In 2 years, you learned what took me a lifetime to perfect, so I've nothing left to teach.
2 years. So yeah, he is 5.5 years old.
I'm proud of you, Rudy. Congratulations. You're a Saint Class water mage.
Roxy, you're more than welcome to stay here. I still have plenty of recipes to teach you.
My apologies. I hate that our son made you lose confidence in yourself.
Somebody has to say it. I gotta pay close attention to Paul's source guard. He's a little bit overcommon, son. I wonder what does he use that kind of guard. Yeah, it's not for people. It's for big things, I believe. Yeah, that's what it is.
Rudy, I hope you know I did the very best I could.
You gave me more than I ever could have asked for, Master.
That is sweet. And sour.
Hang on.
Just like I like my chicken.
What is this?
It's an amulet for my village.
It's a demonic, symbolic sculpture. Yeah, it's Japan, they don't care. Although the grand majority of Japan is freaking Christian, I believe.
I wanted to give you something to commemorate your graduation. I hope this is enough.
I remember back in the 90s where we see people saying, do you see this? This over here? This is a demonic entity called Singawo, bringing the destruction of the earth. And I just have a freaking picture of Jigglypuff or some Dragon Ball character. That's what people used to believe back in the 90s about Dragon Ball and freaking Pokemon. Meanwhile, hey, I'm a freaking demon race. Here's my freaking gang swang. Go say hi to my freaking homies or something.
I'll treasure it forever.
I was hoping you'd say something like that.
You better.
Till next time.
Where is she going? Hold on. Oh yeah, oh look, the Dragon Mountains. The Red Dragon Mountains. Master of disaster.
I'm grateful. She really did give me so much. Knowledge, experience, technique. But most importantly, she brought me outside. She helped heal me.
If I'm misremembering, the last person that brought you out of the run was your brother and threw you into a truck. But at least you have shoes now.
I know she'll never understand what that means to me. As long as I live, I'm gonna respect that girl. Oh, wait.
Oh, right.
I still have a pair of her panties that I stole a few months ago.
How about
My bad, Roxy.
Episode 2. Master. Master faster, making a disaster. And is that freaking is that pride? We have pride, we have envy, we have gluttony in the bottom over there. What is lost? Yeah. Freaking alchemy, freaking look, the top we have the dwarf in the flask. Yeah. Well, that's what it is. I really like this episode. Well, this 2 episode. Attack on Titan, Fullmetal Alchemist, and now Jobless Reincarnation has one of the best first and second episode. I'm saying second episode because Fullmetal Alchemist should have one of the best introduction first episode animes, but it is divided in 2. That's why it's eliminated. But freaking Attack on Titan is just 1, and it is extremely good. It's well paced. It is well everything, which I like. I have so many questions, and you don't have questions right now because it is the first time. If you just watch this for the first time, you don't have any questions whatsoever. You just take it as it is. There is a war over here. There are monsters that doesn't appear over here. I learned magic in 2 years. I am a same class now. All these questions that they throw at you that are not even questions yet, but those are questions. And they're gonna come out later, and you better have a freaking pen and still have the questions, even though I have watched this freaking 4 times or something like that. So that's that. I'm out. Oh yeah, don't forget to watch my videos 10 times in all of your devices. Tell your friends, families, and enemies. Your cooperation is appreciated.